Seems like capturing Rift Den is turning out to be more of a hassle than a benefit. But what do I know?
Working at the Rift and Fishery is tough. I had to put some coin in my pocket.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
This war has created so many orphans. Why, yes. Yes, of course. First, I'll need to... Your name? What do you do for a living? What? If you aren't going to be... Wait. Sure, you're serious. Well, all right then. Where will your child be living? Very well. That's all I need from you. Congratulations. I think you'll make an excellent parent. Go meet the children and decide who you'd like to adopt. Once you've made a decision, I'll collect their things and be sure they make it over to your house.
Are you here to adopt one of us? Really? Oh, wow. Pick one of the others. I'll be fine. I used to hate it here, but it's not so bad anymore. Constance is real good. My mother and father brought me here a year ago. They said they'd be back soon, but they're awfully late. I guess it would be all right if you want to adopt me. At least until my real... Really? Are you sure? Really? You mean it? Wow, thanks, Pa. I promise I won't be any trouble at all.
Yes? Things are much better now that Grella is dead. But still, I'm sick of...
Congratulations. If you ever want to adopt another child, you'll always be welcome here.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Over here.
Blessings. How may I help you, my son? Wonderful. Where? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony. Of course. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use. Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Need?
This temple is dedicated to Mara. I'm only a humble acolyte, though. If you wish to avail your...
Blessings of... How may I help you, my son?
I can see that disapproving look in your eye.
Good afternoon.
What is it you seek, my child? We are devoted to her blessings are many. To love, not all can hear. To receive the touch. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light? The dawn surely opens upon you, child. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat and the young woman, the village of Iverstead. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants. I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
Need something? All right, then.
Visiting Riften?
Blessings of Mara
All
upon
are
you.
welcome at the Temple of Mara.
May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
But
If anyone saw anything, step forward. Otherwise, step away from the body. You there. Wait a moment.
What a waste.
is that the murderer?
You there. What do you know about this? If you happen to recollect anything about the incident, I've got my eye on you.
Be brave. If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss. What do you want? They mean to take our history, the soil beneath ours. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs. And by Talos, I'll not lose anyone else.
I know who you are. Talk of strange happenings at Autumn Shade Clearing, just north of the lake. My guess?
We serve only the best here. Blackbriar meat. She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family. Come back and see us again.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
Looking to stay alive? Why take a
Jewelry
chance?
with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Have you ever seen the old as a setter? The city really gets it.
I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but the road's getting dangerous.
Are you the one sent by Mara? I prayed to Mara and she spoke to me in a dream. She said a stranger would appear to help me. Is that you? My parents are being impossible. Bassianus wants to marry me. I think I love him, but he wants to move to Riften afterwards, and my father won't allow it. He only cares about this stupid town. But Bassianus makes me happier than anyone ever has. My mother's not any help either. Oh, thank you so much. It's wonderful to have someone around who understands.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. No other reason to pass through here. Oh my. Probably something about the men. We all wish we had her problems. I don't tell my husband, but I don't have any problem with Bassianus. Even if it means her leaving Iverstead, I want Fastred to be happy. If they just snuck out of town together, I could manage my husband. Bassianus is still so terrified of Yofthor. If he knew that I'd keep him from hunting the poor boy down, he'd take Fastred to Riften without a second thought. Let him know that I'll watch out for them. I just want my daughter to be happy. It's frightening living below their monastery.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
My daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on. I'm sure I know what this is. She thinks she's in love with Bassianus and wants... Let me tell you how I see it. Until a few months ago, the girl was head over heels for Klimek. Wouldn't stop talking about him. Now, if I thought she was really in love with Bassianus, that would be one thing. But she's a child. It will pass. Look around here. Used to be a good-sized town. But folks have been moving to Riften. If all the young people leave, what happens to Iverstead? You know how children are.
I'll tell you.
And like always, the boy lacks any kind of spine. He'll need some convincing. A little push and this would all be simpler. Just get out of town as fast as you can.
Perhaps what?
Passing for it.
Oh!
I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself. Oh, Fastred. I'm not sure what happened. One moment she's... I'll bet Bassianus would know what's going on. He understands women. What did you call me? If that's what she wants, then that's what she'll get.
Out of trouble, Imperial.
7,000 steps indeed. Next time they need to build it. Never should have come here.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there. I can make all your problems with the guards. Done. Now, move on. Stop right there. I can make all your problems with the guards go away. Only burglars and vampires stick around after dark. So which are you? Enough of you. Can't feed my imagination.
Hey, you mix potions, right? You threw me an aid.
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself. Mission is good.
You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here.
That's close enough.
By the order of the Jarl, stop right there. make all your problems with the guards go away. Done. Now move along.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
My husband, Bercy, will be the death of me. He spends too much time with me.
The Emperor of Skyrim, dead. The dark times, my friend. Dark times indeed.
Oh, what happened?
It is done. I won't go back to Avanshizal. You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden. The memories, I cannot stand them. You must take them away. You must take the lexicon from me. Please. You must bring it to Avanshizal in the west. Return it to them. It must go back. Avanshizal. Take it to Avanshizal. You must take it back. Avanshizal. Take it to Avanshizal. Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften Fishery. I could have left it. Bolly is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for us. I used to work at the Blackbriar Meadery, but Indarin and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery. I won't go back. My job at the Riften Fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life. Your kindness will... Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me. It is our most favored company. Look, I don't think I should say. I mean, I could kill... Okay. I get my skooma from Sarthas Idrin. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began. I overheard Bolly say that only the Jarl carries the key to the warehouse. When I meet Sarthas there, he's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard. I'm not sure what it's made from, but I can tell you that once you've had a taste, you'll never crave anything else. The Dunmer came up with the stuff a long time ago. Very illegal and very hard to come by. I got mine off a merchant ship in Solitude. Worst mistake I ever made. You've been kind. I thank you.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken...
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Seems like capturing Riften is turning out to be more of a hassle than a benefit. But what do I know?
The throne suits me, don't you think? Ah, yes. Sarthas. A thorn in my side for the last few years. I've tried repeatedly to eradicate that meddler, but he has ears within the city guard. Gives us the slip every time we raid the warehouse. However, if you'd wish to eliminate that burden for me... well, let's just say it would go a long way with earning my favor. Good. Here, take the key to the warehouse. Pay dear old Sarthis a visit, and tell him Maven sends her regards, would you? Out of my way.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Over here! Oh, been tending your hounds? You smell like a wet dog.
The throne suits me. Results speak volumes over... Did you happen to discover where the fetcher was getting his skooma from? Then I want you to head out there immediately, and I can't afford to have another Sarthis blunder into Riften because they think we're too lazy to disrupt it. Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way to a title. Good. Make sure not one of them escapes alive. Out of my way.
Take the bad times.
Did you hear something? Gonna split your belly like an old... Close enough. Never should have come. Citizen?
The throne... I'll send my men to secure any of the remaining goods you've left behind. We can't have that substance falling into the wrong hands now, can we? Here, this should suffice as your cut of the... or rather, a reward for your actions. Now, if you'll excuse me. Out of my way. My title is just a formality. Jarl Maven Blackbriar.
Divine smile on you,
Pleasant
friend.
sound to it, wouldn't you say?
The Blackbriars have been instrumental. Before the meadery was opened almost 50 years ago, this town was nothing. A simple waypoint for those journeying on to Morrowind.